Sugar syrup's often used in recipes, particularly dessert recipes, to stabilize eggs, and usually separated. In this example we've got egg whites, we're adding sugar syrup, and we're going to make it into Italian meringue. If we substituted the whites for the yolks, we'd have pâte à bombe. The process is exactly the same, and these are usually used for adding to iced desserts, parfaits, macaroons, things like that, where we need the mix to be a bit more stable than just beating air into it. Okay, so the important thing with sugar syrup is to bring it up to the temperature slowly. And when we made caramel, we put sugar in the pan without any water at all and gently melted it straight to caramel stage, at a minimum around 130 degrees. For this syrup we need to take the syrup to 120 degrees, so we need to add some water. And then we're going to simmer the water out. Now, the more water you add to this sugar initially, the less chance there is of the sugar crystallizing, but the longer it takes to reduce the water back out again. In this example, we've got about 75 mils of water, just enough to saturate the sugar. We put it onto a very, very low heat. I've got it on 400, which is the second lowest setting, and it's just ticking away until every grain of sugar is dissolved. And not until that point do we turn the heat up. I've got my nice clear sugar solution. I've turned the heat up to just under half, and I'm gradually bringing it up to the boil. Once the sugar granules have disappeared and the liquid's boiling, it's alright to turn the heat up a bit and boil it rapidly until the right temperature is reduced. Now, usually you use a sugar thermometer, but you should be able to do it by eye as well. Looking for very, very thick, sticky bubbles. Here we see that the sugar is ready to go. It's ready to be whisked into the whites. The bubbles are nice and thick, and there's not a sign of caramel anywhere near the outside rim. It's a lovely clear syrup, and it's ready to go. So just before it's ready to go, I'll start whisking the whites. 10 seconds, and then I'll start to pour in very, very gradually the sugar syrup. If it goes in too quickly, the eggs can curdle, but what's likely to happen is the cold egg whites will set the sugar syrup. So especially to start with, it's incredibly important that you pour the mix in a very, very thin stream like this. Move the mixer around every now and then just to make sure everything's well incorporated. Once you're about halfway through the syrup, you can move a little bit faster. It's called tempering the eggs. We want to bring the temperature up slowly. Once all of the syrup's gone in, we keep beating and beating and beating. Sometimes it takes up to about 10 minutes, but we're beating it until the mix is cool. And if you have a stainless steel bowl or a glass bowl with your hand on the bottom of it, you get a good idea for when it's cool. Once that mix is cool, it's finished and it can be used in any application.